Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm so tired. I had a lot of work today.
Sorry, can you listen to me?
Yes, what about you?
Oh, okay, yes, it's great. Sorry, what? Continue, please. You were talking.
I had a busy day.
An
Working
easy
a
day?
lot. Busy.
Could you repeat, please? I can't listen to you very well.
Busy?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I guess it's better, right?
Okay.
Okay, yes. So,
What about now?
okay. Yes, I guess it's okay.
Okay.
I listen to you as you are far from your microphone.
No, I'm not far.
Yes, yeah, I guess now it's okay.
Okay.
So, all right, so we're going to start with today's classes. um, okay, so give me a second. All right. So, okay, we're going to start with today's classes. Give me a second. My computer is loading. Okay, yes, it's okay. So, we finished today is going to be our last lesson, right? Let me check for it. If I'm not wrong. Yes, right. We've seen auxiliary verbs for emphasis, and then we're gonna see the last lesson, right? Review of phrasal verbs. As you know, this is only a review, as I told you. I said this the other day, and it's only a review, right? When we finish all the okay, I was speaking, but
Hello? Hello, Anna. Can you hear me? Hello?
okay. Can you listen to me?
Yes, what about you?
Yes, it's okay. I have some problems with the microphone. I don't know what happened. It's terrible. It just stopped working. So if you suddenly can't listen to me, just let me know to the meeting chat. Okay,
Okay.
but I guess we're not gonna have more problems like that because I moved my I guess it was because I moved my PC, so maybe that could be the problem. So, okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so we're gonna start with this lesson. It's not new, but it doesn't mean that it's if we know the lesson more than a knowledge about the lesson, we have to take care in this lesson. Really, to tell the truth, it's a lesson that it's difficult, right? For me, in my opinion, I guess is the most difficult, right? And it is because we have many phrasal verbs, right? We have lots of, and we have to know the meaning of each one. Because if we don't know, and that's the worst part, because it's very, how can we say it? It's very common to use them, right? So even though if you're gonna use maybe a language or the vocabulary, the complete vocabulary without using phrasal verbs, it's kind of formal language, right? So for that reason, we need to know the more that we can, right? So we're going to start. I guess it's a short one, right? We're gonna practice a little bit. So give me a second. I'm trying to. Okay. So let's listen the audio first.
Hi, I'm so happy everything has worked out so well. Talia's and Amy's hard work has paid off. Both of them have new jobs. And Nick may not have won the championship, but it seems that he's won Talia over. Phrasal verbs like work out, pay off, and win over are so important in English. Let's review them.
Okay, has worked out, has paid off, has won Talia over, and I have a PDF list, and it contains 1,000 phrasal verbs, right?
Okay.
So the meaning is the meaning is going to change, right? Oh yes, but I guess I sent you a yes. Let me check something. Let me check something. I guess I sent you a yes. I remember I sent you a PDF. It was
Yes.
it was not yours, but I sent you. So I'm going to share my screen with you. I guess this is a little bit more complete, right? So give me a second. Where is it? Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to share my screen. Once you can see, please let me know.
Okay, I can see.
Great. So we're going to talk about this little book, right?
Okay.
First of all, we're going to talk about the phrasal verbs, and we know that it's a verb plus a particle. Okay, this book is in Spanish, right? So, for example, we have come in, right? It's a common phrasal verb. We've learned this maybe at school. Come in, right? It's like to enter to a place, right? The difficult part in these phrasal verbs is that if you're gonna choose one verb, right? But if you're gonna add to that verb a particle, it's gonna have a different meaning. It's going to have a different meaning. If you're gonna change the particle instead of saying break on, instead of saying break in, you're gonna say break on, break out, break, what else? Break into, and then if you change the particle, then the change meaning change, right? So we have to take care. For example, we have these particles in, out, on, off, up, down, away, back, by, through, about, along, over, forward, round, or around. Both are the same. There is no difference in meaning. So we're gonna take the verb get plus the particle in. It's get in. Get up, it's frequent. We've learned this. Go away, right? It's a rude expression, and we have tried them on, right? So if you're gonna go to a store and you are trying you want to buy a new pair of shoes, so you have to trade them on. Okay. So okay, what else can we say? All right, we have with the verb come, we could have come in, come back. We can also have go out, right? Some phrasal verbs, right, are almost the same in Spanish, right? So we can also have reflexive verbs, right? Like get, stop, stand, sit, give, take. Those verbs, right, are more like those verbs imply movements, right? So get up, stand up, sit down, give up, take off, right? And notice that there is something similar between or among these particles. When, for example, get up and stand up is similar, right? Those are similar. Give up, it's something like that. So it's important to know the knowledge of each phrasal verb, right, as one. So in some cases it is easy to identify. Okay, for example, if we have go and up means like go up, like I don't know how to explain this part, like the upper, right? So it doesn't have any, or it doesn't make sense in Spanish. But if you're gonna see the particle up, it means this. Okay, go up to the fourth floor. Not always, but there is some cases and it means a different thing, but most of the cases, most of the time, it's similar, right? So if you're gonna have in your phrasal verb, or if you want to express something like up, right, try to use this one. And okay, and this is something very important, right? This is what I mentioned before. Some cases, the verb, neither the particle, right, makes sense. For example, give, it has one meaning, and up has another meaning, right? So for that reason, we don't have to translate. Esto es es uno de los temas más complicados, no en cuanto a gramática, porque sabemos que está compuesto de un verbo y una partícula. Ok, esta parte lo vamos a explicar en castellano, porque no hay manera de explicar en inglés a no ser que demos el significado. Entonces hay que tener cuidado. Si bien es cierto que algunos phrasal verbs sabemos que es un verbo con un particle, una partícula, que cuando se unen tienen un significado muy diferente al verbo por sí mismo. En algunos casos tenemos la ayuda de saber que up significa arriba. En cualquier contexto puede significar arriba. No en todos, es el caso de give up. No tiene nada que ver el verbo give con up. Ir arriba, rendirse, no tiene nada que ver. Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado con estos verbos. Sin embargo, una gran mayoría de los phrasal verbs sí tienen algo que ver con su partícula. No tanto con el verbo, sino con la partícula. So, sometimes, okay, yes, that's true. A veces un phrasal verb tiene muchos significados, tiene varios significados. Take off puede ser, si hablamos de aeronáutica, despegar. Si hablamos de ropa, puede ser quitar algo, quitar una polera, un buzo, una chamarra, zapatos y demás, right? So, it depends on the context. Nuevamente, para poder entender que no debemos traducir, es súper importante, pero sí hay que tratar de ver el contexto contexto es la clave para que nosotros podamos formular todo. So, what else can we have? Okay. All right. Si bien también sabemos que es un verbo de dos partes, así se lo conoce como un verbo de dos partes, se entiende como un significado, ¿ok? Y es súper importante saberlos, o por lo menos recomiendo saber los más importantes, los más frecuentes, porque son hartísimos phrasal verbs. Te comentaba, tengo un libro, bueno, no, tenía antes de que haga limpieza en la computadora, tenía un libro de 1000 verbos, 1000 phrasal verbs. Entonces, y eso que no son todos, faltan demasiados. Y lo curioso es que hay algunos phrasal verbs que en castellano no tienen significado. Entonces, a fuerza tenemos que entender. Por eso vamos a ver más adelante qué pautas podemos ver para poder identificar qué phrasal verbs o cuáles son los significados de los mismos. En estos casos, el phrasal verb suele ser más común y más empleado. El verbo normal suele ser más formal. Unos ejemplos son come in, enter. Ok. Tenemos algunos phrasal verbs que, claro, sabemos que los phrasal verbs no son formales. Ok, primero que nada. En lugar de decir, si por ejemplo voy a hablar en un contexto un poco más formal, en un ensayo, si voy a hacer un discurso, no voy a utilizar palabras como come in, or put up, take up, turn up, right? No, voy a utilizar palabras más formales. Please, you can enter. Can you postpone the meeting? Could you please remove this notebook from my desk? Okay. Please, could you arrive on time? The meeting is going to start soon. Entonces hay una gran diferencia en utilizar los phrasal verbs y utilizar sus sinónimos que son más formales. Nuevamente, los phrasal verbs son extremadamente informales, pero son los más utilizados. No está mal utilizar phrasal verbs en una conversación formal, pero se recomienda no hacerlo. Y claro, en cuanto al sinónimo, si solo hablamos de sinónimo y omitiendo los phrasal verbs, tienen un significado similar al castellano. Por eso es que nosotros solemos utilizar más sinónimos en lugar de phrasal verbs, porque se nos hace más fácil de entender porque los relacionamos con este mismo idioma. Could you please read these examples?
Yes. Come in, enter, or this one. Please take off your hat. Please remove your hat.
Okay, thank you. So as you can see, there is a big difference, right?
Yep.
It's up to you which one you're going to use. Okay. All right, could you please read number 4?
Okay. In English or the part of...
In Spanish.
Okay. Es importante saber si el phrasal verb puede llevar un objetivo. Un objeto, en este caso, suele ser dos posibles posiciones. A veces les llamamos phrasal verbs separables.
Okay, we learned about this separable phrasal verbs. So we have some examples here, right? Could you please, no, read until you're going to read this, and the option number 1. Oh, the 3 options. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. Option 1, put on your hat. Option 2, put your hat on. Option 1, take off your shoes. Your shoes.
Yes.
Option 2, take your shoes off. Take them off. Turn on the light. Turn the light on and turn it on.
Okay, thank you. So what is the difference that you notice in these 3 examples?
We can use the noun between the the phrasal verb, the part of the phrasal verb.
Okay. So we have the verb, right? We have the object, okay? And we have these separable phrasal verbs, right? Can be separable, right? Or not. For example, is the case of take off and turn on. My object is your shoes. So I can place it at the end, in the middle, or I can use it as an object, okay? Object pronoun. Could you please help me to remember all the objects pronoun that we have?
Mine, his, him.
Object pronoun?
I'm not sure about that. Them.
You have an example there, them. So?
Me, you, him, her, it, them, and
The last one? Us.
Huh?
Okay. So we have the subject pronoun and we have object pronouns. I need help. Can you help me? Right? Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Okay? Those are object pronouns. Okay?
Okay.
So you have to remember, you can also use the noun. Okay? Your shoes, your coat, your hat, I don't know, your pants, your shirt, them. And you can also replace it by an object pronoun. Take them off, right? An example. Take it off, as we're using things, so we can only use it or them, right? I'm not gonna say take us off. It sounds weird. So you have to take her. So you have the option to use the noun or the object. It's up to you. It depends on the context though. And what else? Yes, that would be. Is a case of turn on. Turn on the light, turn the light on, turn it on. And you know, you're going to learn these phrasal verbs watching movies, right? For example, the other day we've seen with one of my students, right? I gave you the homework of watching this series, Toy Story, right? He had to see Toy Story, and he had to take the vocabulary or the phrasal verbs that we have in that movie. Okay, so then he had to explain me what is the meaning of each phrasal verb in what kind of context. It was a funny class, right? But I only give this kind of homework to my students that are still at school because they have more time, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have time, maybe you could try watching series, right? I don't know if you have time for tomorrow.
Tomorrow I will be free, so I can.
Okay, so I don't know what kind of movies do you enjoy watching or do you like, but I would recommend you movies like Shrek and Toy Story, movies from Disney, right? I guess no, Shrek is not from Disney. I guess it's from DreamWorks. DreamWorks. Yes, but the vocabulary they use lots of phrasal verbs, right? So that's the best way maybe that we have to. And it's not necessary to watch a children's movie, right? You can also watch this series. How is it called? 2.5 Men, right?
Okay.
That's my favorite one. Then yes. You can also watch Friends, The Big Bang Theory, and then right. Those movies, those series, are very incredible talking about the vocabulary, right? You're gonna find a lot of vocabulary. So then, I don't know, maybe you're gonna choose, right? And we're going to discuss tomorrow. You're going to give me the name of the movie. I don't know if you have now maybe or tomorrow morning, right? Could be. Just whatever series or movie you want. And you're gonna give me the resume of that movie using the simple past tense, only the simple past, right? And
Okay.
you're going to give me some expressions you found. Expressions, I'm going to show you. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I hope I can find it. Okay. For example, I'm gonna take this one.
Hi, got nothing to say.
Okay, give me a second. I want to confirm that is the correct video before to share my screen. No, it's not this one. Oh my goodness. I have to look in the chat of my students. Okay. No, I don't find it right now. There is some parts in some series, right? Vocabulary. No, it's more than vocabulary are expressions, right?
Yep.
So you're going to take it and you're going to explain me maybe what you understood about it, okay? And
Okay.
try to get the more words, the more phrasal verbs you get, the more vocabulary expand you're going to have. So that for tomorrow, please let me know what movie are you going to watch, movie or series, right? For tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna see Shrek.
Okay,
Yes, I think this one.
that's cool. Yes, let me check. For example, how is it called? So sorry, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now this is in Spanish. There was a video and it contains phrasal verb, and we were watching it the other day with my son. And okay, yes. No, it's not this one. I upload my computer and I lost everything. So I don't have nothing here. So, oh yes, I guess it's this one. Okay, for example, this is a part from the movie, right? Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so let's watch it.
This is an intergalactic emergency. I need to commandeer your vessel to Sector 12. Who's in charge here?
Laws our master law chooses who will go and who will stay.
Okay, you notice that part.
Who will go and who will stay.
Okay, so this is a new vocabulary, right? This is an expression that it is like like similar to ridiculous, right? Like a dumb.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an expression, right? So like this word, and we have more. Let me check. Here. Okay, I guess it's this one. Okay.
We have been children.
Okay, even though in these movies, right, the difference, we're gonna make the difference between children's movies and adults movies and series. Children's movies are more complete than the other one. The vocabulary is very extend, right? And they use the time tenses in an appropriately way. So for that reason, I always recommend to watch children's movies, because then if you're going to watch maybe a series from Netflix, for example, you're going to find some mistakes, right? Grammar mistakes. It's not incorrect, but you know, it's an adapt English, so it's okay. But as we're learning English, I mean the grammar, and then we have to watch this kind of movies, and you're gonna see it, right? They use an excellent vocabulary, the structure, the grammar part is it is excellent, right? So let's see.
What are you doing, guys?
Even though the pronunciation, right? You're gonna notice the pronunciation they have. I also call the other day, we were with one of my students then, and this girl said, she said the incorrect pronunciation. It was not incorrect, but I call this pronunciation as a street pronunciation, right? Porque claro, pasa de que hay algunos estudiantes que hablan como y en las películas, en las series, también se habla de una manera como un inglés muy callejero, right? El cual es utilizado, pero no es el correcto, ¿ok? Si es que especialmente si estamos aprendiendo, entonces en cuanto a la pronunciación es muy diferente a de las películas de adultos, tal vez a los shows, TV shows, and then so it's very different, and then you're gonna pay attention to the pronunciation. It's very well pronunciated, okay? So pay attention to those little details. And what else do we have?
Baskets are made from thin.
Okay,
Okay. A basket is a stiff container that is used for carrying.
okay, so you've seen some words that were highlighted, and then this in this video we're going to watch maybe what is the meaning of each word. For example, we have a basket, right? We can also have this movie, I don't know. They're going to show you, right, short clips from other movies, right? And to get the context, right? And this is going to, if you don't know the meaning of one word, try to look for more than one source, right? Not to go to translator and look for the word, you're gonna have a different meaning. So with that meaning, you're gonna stay, and that's gonna be your context. No, you have to look in more sources, right? More than one is recommendable. So.
Buzz uses the word as an expression.
Okay, we also have expressions, right? So what is expression?
Stranger, let me outside.
Greeting. I am Buzz Lightyear.
Okay, we have an expression, greetings.
Come and take.
So a greeting is something friendly that you.
Okay, so it's very recommendable, right? So do you have any question maybe for tomorrow's homework?
No, it's okay. I just have to take notes about an expressions and phrase and verbs.
Yes, no, not all of course, right?
Yes.
Because you're never going to finish. But as you feel comfortable, right? There's no limit. It's up to you. Maybe
Okay.
which one was the best for you, which one was the most interesting, and then, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. So, all right. Give me a second. And you're going, oh no, this is not the lesson. There is a big difference between the translator, right, in Spanish and English in Shrek, right? Because we don't have, in English, we don't have many words that we have in Spanish. So it's not that funny as we have the Spanish movie. I guess,
Yeah.
right? In Spanish, it's more fun.
Yes, I think.
I guess it is because of the vocabulary. And there was an interview that because this character, the main character of Shrek is Eugenio Derbez, right?
Yes,
And
I
he
see.
said that it's
I saw this I saw this interview,
Uh-huh.
and he explained about why it's more funny. He could use another jokings
Mhm.
to do the movie more funny.
Yes, and that's something that I don't like it. But because in Spanish, and the same happens without the languages, I guess, right? Languages, sorry, the movies, right?
Mhm.
Even with Shrek, with how is this movie? Oh my goodness, and it's one of my favorites. Oh, I don't remember. It was something about chocolate, right? Let me check. How is this movie called? There was a big give me a sec. The Chocolate Factory. Yes, that movie is different in English, though it's not fun. So
Oh,
we have more like that. So even though it's a children's movie, so
Yeah.
you can also watch it. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna see because I like children's movie, so it's no problem to me.
Yes. It's recommendable. Even though in other language, right? In French, students they also watch movies, right? So it's the best way to learn because sometimes grammar is not enough, so you have to look for more sources to learn the language, right? So okay, we're going to continue, and those are the separable phrasal verbs. Okay, so an interesting point of the phrasal verb is that we can conjugate them as we want. And time tense, and whatever time tense we want to say depends on the context, for sure. Simple present, future, the past, time tense, and then, right? Taking off, will take off, or took off, right? Okay. No, this is nothing about it. Okay. Right. So we're going to see these particles, right? No, those are not particles. Those are prepositions, right? We have in, out, on, and yes, we're going to continue then with off. Before to continue, do you know the difference between the prepositions? Do you know how many prepositions do we have?
I know some preposition like in, on, out, off. I never use of. Maybe another one is behind, next to. I think those.
Okay, it's okay, right? We have many prepositions, right? I guess we have 15 prepositions, right? If I'm not wrong, no, more than that. We have 25 prepositions, if I'm not wrong, right? I don't really know the exact number of them, but we have prepositions of time, place, and we can also use it for introducing some objects, right? But you know what? The point here, I guess the common mistake is sometimes the students don't know what prepositions do they have to use, especially talking about this common preposition in, on, at. Okay, these three prepositions, right, have the same meaning. Okay, las tres preposiciones significan tienen el mismo significado, but there is a big difference in meaning. Do you know what is the difference?
I know the difference between in or and on. Maybe the difference is you have to use only about the transport. I don't know if it's the correct word. When you use a taxi or a bus, if you can walk into the bus, you have to use on, like the airplane or bus, and in when you can't move, like the taxi.
Yes.
I know just that.
Yes, that's true, right? That's important. That's important to know. Most of the students, they don't know what is the difference. Yes, that's a good date, right? That's a good date. That's an important point. It was great. So, well, we're going to say, okay, there is a triangle like this, okay, and we have the three prepositions, right? So it's not difficult, right? But we have to know in what cases, in what situations do we have to use them. For example, the most common is in. We're gonna use it as a general one, right? So what do I mean with this? For example, we're gonna use it to talk about centuries, decades, years, months, weeks, in 2 weeks, in 5 weeks, to talk about seasons in spring, right? Periods of time in the future, right? Take care, you're not gonna say at the future, on the future, no, it's in the future, right? Holidays in the Easter holiday, right? What holidays do we have? I don't know. In Bolivia's day, and I'm not sure if Halloween. No, well, it's not here.
Todos Santos.
Yes. How can we say Todos Santos in English? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how do you say Santo.
Okay. Well, if you want to say, right, the meaning of it, or well, I'm gonna write it. All Saints, right?
All Saints. Okay.
Okay. So in All Saints, I'm gonna say, right? So we can also have a week, and it's related to the religion. I'm not sure. I'm lost, right? To tell the truth, I don't know. But there is a week. I'm gonna look for it. But I'm not sure, right? But the point here is that those are holidays. So if you're gonna talk about holidays, then we're gonna use in
Okay.
parts of the day. That's important to know. For example, in the morning, right? But we can also say at morning, okay?
Yeah.
It's okay, both are okay. But it's incorrect if you're going to say on the morning, on the night. No, you can also say in the morning or at morning, at afternoon, in the afternoon, okay? Not on, take care. Then for places, to mention the country in Bolivia, US, and French, right? And then to mention cities, right? In Cochabamba, in Santa Cruz, in La Paz, in Paris, right? To mention neighborhoods, right? For example, in Blanco Galindo Avenue, right? And then, so in Manhattan, right? Those are neighborhoods. To mention a car, right? In a car, but when it's enclosed space, right? That's what you mentioned, okay?
Okay.
So as it is an enclosed space, sorry, we're gonna use in. Okay, so as you can see, it's a general situation, right? For general things. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so then we're gonna continue with on. Okay, the preposition on it's more specific, right? For smaller things, right? For example, when we're gonna mention the time, if you want to give me the date of your birth, how can you say it? You're gonna
No.
give me the whatever year, right? For example, in 1999, for example. Okay.
Okay.
So now the month and the day. How can you use it? Using the prepositions.
On January 7th.
And how about the year?
Okay. In 1993, January 7th.
Okay. If we're only gonna say the month, right? We're gonna say in May, for example, right?
Okay.
But if I'm gonna say the exact, sorry. Okay, if you're gonna say the exact date, for example, in May, you're gonna say second, right? For example. So we're gonna use the preposition on, okay? On May, on May 15, for example, right? So if you're gonna say the exact time, if it's only the May, the month, sorry, you're gonna use in May, in August, in April, in July, and then. But if you're gonna say the month and the exact day, the exact date, so then you're gonna use the preposition on. Okay, if it's only the year, in. Okay, but even though if you're gonna say, for example, in 1999 on May 15, that would be the correct one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any question, maybe?
No, it's okay.
All right. Thank you. So to talk about days, this is very important, right? It's commonly said to say in Monday, in Saturday. Oh, give me a second. You have to, I guess it was with you, right? The days of the week.
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember now?
Yes, I study.
Okay, so
it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
okay. What day is tomorrow?
Excuse me?
What day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Okay, then what else? When okay, what Give me a second.
Sorry, I always confuse the days because today is my last day of work. So for me, it's Saturday or Friday.
Oh,
This is
it's okay, it's okay.
yes,
But
this is
you're
the
going the first day of the week, it's M,
it's
right?
Monday.
With M, Monday. The second, this is very common, right? Students sometimes confuse the day, Tuesday with Thursday,
Yep.
right? Or Saturday with Sunday, okay? Tuesday, right, is the first T, okay? We're gonna say like that. The second T is Thursday, right? Jueves. So
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday is like, I don't know. It's up to each student, I guess, right? Creo que depende de cada estudiante porque ellos hacen a su manera, right? Of course, to my kids, right? I used to share the song of the week, right? But some students associate the days, right, as their own schedule. It's weird. Algunos estudiantes asocian los días de la semana en inglés con su propio horario, con sus propias actividades. So I don't know, I guess each student, they recognize maybe it is weird, right? And I have some students, right? So the first day of the week, sorry, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The last day of the week is Sunday.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. Could you please try to say it again?
Okay, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Okay. Friday. I'm gonna say it in Spanish and you're gonna say it in English, okay?
Okay.
Jueves.
Thursday.
Okay. Domingo.
Sunday.
What? Sunday?
Yes.
You said Monday?
No, Sunday.
Okay. Viernes.
Friday.
Okay. Martes.
Tuesday.
Okay. Domingo.
Sunday.
Okay. Yes. Sábado.
Saturday.
Okay. Yes, it was great, right? So there you have the days of the week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Notice the pronunciation, it's Thursday, right?
Okay.
Friday, right? There are some students and they pronounce like Friday, right? You're gonna see this expression. It's like, I guess it was my student teach me, right? Friday, I guess.
Okay.
Because it's the end of the month, the week, sorry. So I don't know nowadays these students, but it was something like that.
Okay.
So it was new for me. So give me a second.
The unique day I can associate is Sunday because
yes,
because sun is sun and
oh
Sun-
yes,
yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I had a
Just-
student, she already graduated, right?
Okay.
She has graduated, and she had problems, attention problems, I guess. It was a different case. So the first thing that we made, right, because she had problems with English, right? And not only with English, she really had problems trying to understand a new lesson. So, for example, okay, is it okay for you? Yes, it's okay, Miss, I got it. Okay, great. Now, we're going to continue. The next class, the next day, I used to say her, okay, now give me the days of the month. She was lost, right? So from then, right, she argued what was the best way to understand. So, you know, this girl, it was a weird case because she used to associate everything, all the lessons with something, right? For example, the days of the week, right? She used to associate it with her schedule, right? University's schedule. So imagine that, how are you gonna do it? But finally she could understand, right? I don't know how, but she was a great student. So maybe you have to try to, and something that I recommend you, especially for these little things, because this is an English, a basic English, try to change your phone in English,
Okay.
right? So it's going to be better for you. You're going to see directly the day of the week, what day is today, and then you're gonna see more vocabulary, right? Technological vocabulary. So it's going to be better. So try to put all your devices in English, right? Even your computer. At the beginning, it's difficult, but then
Yeah.
you get to, and it's gonna be easy for you. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, great. So, okay. Do you have any question, maybe?
No, we were talking about
Oh, yes, I forgot. I don't know why I erased my screen. Okay, so we stop in at, right?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, good second. Okay, so we're going to use the preposition at, and this is a little bit, no, not a little bit, this is very specific, right? La preposición at es la más específica que vamos a encontrar, right? And it's gonna help us to talk about hours at 8 a.m. It's not on or in 8 a.m. on 8 a.m. No, it sounds weird though. So it's at 8 a.m., at 10 p.m., at 11 p.m., okay? So we're being specific, very specific, and it's the smallest, okay? So parts of the day. I told you a moment ago that we can also say at morning. Why? Because it's an exact moment. For example, at morning at 10 a.m. So notice that I'm being more specific, okay? But if I'm gonna say in the morning, it means since 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. till 11:59 a.m. So you have the lapse of the morning. So it's in general, as you can see, but if you use at, it's more specific. That's the difference between in the morning or at the morning, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we are gonna use it for streets at for example, I don't know, at Daniel Campos Street, okay? So if we are gonna say, for example, I don't know, if we're gonna mention the public transportation, those places that you can walk in, we're gonna use at, okay? The bus, for example, right? A bus, at the train, at the airplane, for example, okay? And yes, what else can we say about this proposition? Okay, I guess that will be right. What else can we say? I guess I'm forgetting something. Oh, if you're going to give the number of your house, okay, 111. Okay, so as it's more specific, then we're using at. So if you're gonna give the main street, maybe the main avenue, I mean not a street, avenue, use in. If you're gonna give the street, use on. If you're gonna give the name or the number of your house, use at.
At.
Okay,
Okay.
do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, for tomorrow though, you're going to give me, I don't know, whatever street you want, but using the three prepositions. Okay,
Okay.
do you
So,
get it?
yes, so the number is without, the street is with on, and the
Avenue,
avenue is with in.
in, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
For example, in Blanco Galindo, in Blanco Galindo Avenue, on Daniel Campos Street at 111. Could be, right? Even though at a veces también nos sirve para dar el lugar más específico del domicilio, del lugar. So you can say something like that. Okay, but again, the preposition is more specific, right? On it's a little bit more specific, right? And that it's very specific. Okay. Oh no, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna bring. I have a play, right? And you have to indicate me, right? Where is the hospital, for example? And you're gonna tell me, turn on, oh not sorry, arrive to the corner, turn left or turn right, go ahead, right? Into blocks. So it's very interesting. So no, you're not gonna do it, but we're gonna practice better in that because I gave you homework. I already gave you homework. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
an example can be, I live in Llojeta zone at Los Pinos, no, on Los Pinos Street at the corner green, can be?
yes, could be. Yes, it's great. It's a good one, right?
Okay.
So the only thing that you have to say, right, or to see is what is general, what avenue is the general one. You're being more specific, and then very specific if you want to give the location of your house, the number of your house. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So is there any question?
No, it's okay.
All right. So what else? Okay. So we didn't finish the lesson, right? We're gonna continue. So we're gonna continue tomorrow, right? Please don't forget for tomorrow to
See the movie?
yes, to watch the movie. And what else? Take these expressions, right? There is no limit. So as you remember, maybe take notes of it. You're gonna explain me the meaning and the phrasal verb that you found. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow at the same hour, right?
Yes, it's okay.
All right, thank you. So thank you for your attention, Walter. I launched the pool, so can you please fill it?
Of course.
Once it's done, let me know.
No, I can't see the pool.
Don't tell me that. Okay. How can I launch the game? All right, maybe
Yes.
now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay. So once it's done, let me know.
It's done.
All right, thank you. So have a great night, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow, right?
See you tomorrow.